Hi class, welcome to Unit 6. Um, this is the final unit that we have. After this you'll have a conclusion unit, so to speak, which will be just 2 brief assignments and then you're done with the course. So I'll keep this video short and sweet. We're going to talk about counseling in schools and universities, and the counseling careers we're going to focus on are school counselors, student services, and college advising. For the assignment, you're going to watch this video that we're watching now. You're going to read chapters 12 and 13, watch Kevin Briggs' The Bridge Between Suicide and Life, and that is going to coincide with the discussion board number 4 that you will be expected to do, as well as reading an article that is uploaded for you all, and then journal reflection number 4, and the advocacy paper. So for clarification, I received an email today. I apologize. I believe I said last week that, or 2 weeks ago, that the advocacy paper would be due next week, but I meant the 21st. That is when it's due. I think I meant to say next unit, but I accidentally said next week. So don't freak out. Sorry about that. To keep it, I guess, on the brief end, we're going to talk about, like I said, college advising, student services, and school counselors. I can't speak to schools like K through 12, but I can speak about college counseling centers. I worked as a graduate assistant, and then as a practicum student, and then a graduate assistant at UB's College Counseling Center, which totaled for that was I think overall 2 years present, 2 years and then a semester, and then at Geneseo I was there for a year. So in that capacity, working at a college counseling center from a mental health provider perspective, it was really interesting to see so many people from really a lot of the helping fields and different disciplines, but also all doing a lot of similar work. So there are social workers, licensed mental health counselors, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, right? Everyone involved in care, but also a lot of times people doing a lot of the similar things. So in those settings, you think about how, and I often experience this with students who are always asking me oh, what degree should I pursue? What should I get a master's? Should I get a PhD? In these kind of settings, like community mental health clinics, but also college counseling centers, often remind me that it doesn't always matter what degree you get. It's more of the training that you cultivate or curate for yourself, right? So what kind of training do you want? What kind of training are you seeking? And are you making sure that you're getting that kind of training in your graduate degree program? And also, does the program offer the kind of training that you're looking for? So those, I think, are more important than the actual title of the degree that you're looking for itself, right? Because, there's so many different titles for so many different things that are very similar and overlap. Not the same, but maybe even same courses, same everything, just different title names. For the things that often, not the things, but responsibilities in college counseling centers, a lot of times people are responsible for groups, therapy, testing. I know that I did all of those things when I was at college counseling centers, and it's a lot of versatility. You learn a lot, and you work with a variety of people, right? Because you're working with students, but students come in so many different shapes, sizes, ethnicities, cultures, SES, background. Some are non-traditional, some are traditional. So it's really just a plethora of different experiences and even presenting concerns, right? So this kind of segues into the journal number 4 question that I have for you all. And the journal question is, what are some duties of college and school counselors? What do you think the most common issues that students come to them with? So I already mentioned, some of the duties are, group therapy, testing sometimes. The testing, you'd have to, I believe, have a PhD. Master's level clinicians don't technically, or don't usually do testing. But then when you think about what presenting concerns do people usually show up with, the research shows that depression and anxiety are top number 1s and 2s, but then relationships issues are definitely top issues as well. Do not write my answer in your journal. I want to hear from your perspective. What other duties do you think people do? What are some top issues that school counselors and college counselors deal with and experience. So then after the journal, the advocacy paper will be due. Well, I mean, everything's going to be due on the 21st, but in terms of what's written now on, the handy dandy schedule, advocacy paper will be due on the 21st. I've reiterated this and I will keep saying it. Just please make sure you get ahead of yourself or get ahead of the game, and really just keep working on it now. I wouldn't leave it till last minute. I wouldn't wait to do it the day of or the night before, because you're going to induce so much anxiety and stress on yourself, but it's also going to feel probably way more overwhelming. So those are all the things that I have for this chapter or this unit. You're almost done, so hang in there. I'll admit I'm feeling pretty burnt out myself. Work's been really intense lately. I actually just got home from work and now I'm trying to film this video, so I'm noticed it's not my best video. I'm not as up in alert, but it's my duty to you all to give you this. So I apologize because I feel pretty burnt out. So I'm pretty sure some of you are feeling it too, if not all. So let's make sure we take care of ourselves. We do what we need to do. We rest, we eat well, we exercise if we can, or just do things that are helpful for our mental health. I started cross-stitching, so I'm cross-stitching my sister and her soon-to-be husband this little thing for their home as a welcome, because it just helps me to have some mindfulness and activity. Maybe I'll show you in the next video. But yeah, I say that because sometimes we have to remember to do things for ourselves as a hobby, as a way to have our minds take a break, because we work so hard. We're always on our computers and on our digital stuff and technology that we forget to do things that are creative or put our mind at rest, whether it's reading a book or cross-stitching or going for a run, there's so many other things we can do, but also I know I always feel guilty when I try to do something that's fun and relaxing, so something I'm working on. But be compassionate with yourselves, make sure to make time for yourselves, and yeah, just hang in there. We're almost done. The semester's almost over. So take care. If you guys have any questions, like as always, please feel free to reach out to me and email me. I know I've mentioned this in a few videos about doing like a graduate school like Zoom session. I only received one email from someone who was interested, so I may just do one-on-one Zoom sessions for anyone that wants to talk about it. So if you do, feel free to email me and I'm happy to schedule a time to chat. All right, take care. Bye.